We have been in lockdown due to the coronavirus pandemic for over 2 months now. And during this time, we've been working from home, and our working hours range anywhere between 6 to 14 hours every day. A recent survey shows that 47% of people are not able to disconnect from work. They feel like they're constantly in work mode and they're not enjoying any semblance of a work-life balance. If you are facing similar challenges, this video is for you. Hello, I'm Divya and I'm a coach at JEETVA Leadership Academy. In this video, I will be sharing with you 9 simple tips to help you work from home effectively, and these are guaranteed to work as they have been curated from people who have maintained high levels of productivity during this period. So by following some or all of these tips, you will incorporate certain practices that will help you be more productive when you're working, meet all your targets and deadlines, impress your bosses, and enjoy some well-deserved downtime to rest, relax, and bond with your spouse, your children, and other family members that you're living with. Working from home does have its benefits. We don't have to travel, no traffic jams, right? We get to keep an eye on our children. We get to enjoy hot, yummy, home-cooked food. But most of all, we're not exposing ourselves to this dangerous virus. So if only we could figure out this work from home element in this whole equation, this whole experience will be a lot more palatable. So let's get down to it. Tip number 1. Establish and maintain a morning routine. Try to understand your needs and the needs of your family members and establish a morning routine. This routine could include cooking or feeding your children or enjoying breakfast with your family or cleaning the house or walking your dog or doing some exercise, yoga, meditation, and so on. It could include whatever practices help you feel calm, centered, and ready to face the day. Try to cook lunch or at least do some serious meal prep so that you don't need to get into any full-fledged cooking in the middle of the day. Tip number 2. Create a dedicated workspace. Identify a corner or space in your house that you feel comfortable and productive in. And try to see if you can set up your laptop and your desktop in such a way that you don't have to crane your neck or your back. Get a big enough table so that you can keep everything that you need to use on it. Example, your laptop, your web camera, notebook, important papers, and so on. Try to also keep a little place for writing and find a place to keep a drink as well. See how well you can organize everything in this space because you're going to be spending a lot of time there. So you want everything to be organized and beautiful. Get yourself a comfortable chair or seating and make sure that the temperature and the lighting is comfortable. Now, there are some people who like to stand periodically. So if you are one of them, try to find a space where you can stand and work. Now a good place for this could be your kitchen counter or a tall table or a tall chest of drawers. Just stack up some books or boxes and you're ready to go. Tip number 3. Create rituals for dialing in and dialing out of work. Now creating rituals works as a way of signaling to your brain that you are shifting from one activity to another. So this helps you mentally prepare and focus on the work at hand. So for dialing into work, you could change your track pants and home clothes and wear something a little more dressy or formal, even if it means just wearing a collared t-shirt or a salwar kameez. See, keep it easy to sustain, but do something that will help you register that you're getting ready for work. Women could also think of wearing some makeup or some accessories. Men could think of shaving for this. Also, set up your workstation. So open up your laptop, bring your notebook or diary, keep your headphones handy, keep some water close by. So these are some ways by which we can dial into work. Now for dialing out of work, pack up your laptop, disassemble your workspace, change your clothes, move out of your designated workspace. This will help in signaling to your brain that you are done with work for the day. And this will help you unwind and start relaxing. Tip number 4. Use music and lights to create the right atmosphere. Music is great for setting a mood. Music like instrumental songs, Western classical music, sounds of nature and so on are great ways of helping you focus. It cuts out other distractions and it just puts you in a zone. In a crowded house, just using a pair of headphones and playing some music will definitely help you in concentrating better. The only thing to keep in mind is to stay away from music that engages you. If you play your favorite song or choose a song with lyrics in a language that you understand, chances are high that you will start focusing on the song instead of on your work. And this could be counterproductive. Try to also use bright lights when you're working. Natural sunlight or bright white lights create a mood for working, whereas dim yellow lights create a mood for relaxing. So, try to choose the right lighting option. What are some things that help you focus on work? Please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Tip number 5. Plan and prioritize tasks and track your productivity. Now, this is a particularly important point to include because proper time management helps you in improving your productivity. And improved productivity means that you take less time to do the same task. So, for example, when you're not feeling very productive, you may take 8 hours to complete a particular task. And when you're more productive, you may be able to complete the same task in 6 hours. Now you just saved yourself 2 hours, and that's 2 extra hours that you can spend on doing anything. Now time management also helps you feel motivated and focused. It helps you not to get overwhelmed by all the tasks that you need to accomplish. So, how do we do this? It all starts with planning. First, develop a weekly plan. So for this, make a list of those 5 or so things that you need to accomplish this week. Also make a list of the small things that need to be accomplished. Now consider important deadlines, presentations, meetings, customer calls, training sessions, etc. that you need to complete this week. Then develop your daily plan. So your daily plan is carved out of your weekly plan. Figure out those tasks which you need to complete today. Then identify which task is a priority. Which task is going to help you push the needle forward. Which task is the hardest. Now break down each of your tasks into smaller subtasks, because this will help you in understanding all the work involved to complete each task. And then assign a time limit per task. Now, studies have shown that on average, human beings are able to have the attention span or they're able to concentrate for a duration of about 20 to 30 minutes at a stretch. Now, use this insight and break up your day also into smaller, manageable slots. Say 25 to 30 minute slots. So, identify how many time slots you need to complete each task. If you need 1 hour to complete a task, for example, this means you're going to need 2 time slots for that task. Now, maintain a schedule. So, decide which task needs to be done at what time during the day and plan to do your high priority tasks first. And keep all your distractions away, like your phone, social media, TV, and so on. You need to be prepared for delayed gratification. So you can spend your time being laser focused on your work, and this will help you accomplish more in the given time. And finally, rate your productivity at the end of the day. Now, I do hope that you will make a schedule for your work. And remember that this cannot be done in one shot. A good schedule is created over multiple iterations. So don't lose heart if you face challenges sticking to your schedule in the first few days. Tweak it if required, but continue to use it. Tip number 6. take breaks. This is another important point. We need to take breaks. Remember that working without breaks is the enemy of productivity. The longer you work in one stretch, the more energy you lose. And if you keep depleting your energy, it is going to adversely affect your productivity. So, be intentional about taking your breaks. Re-energize yourself and get back to work. But remember to only take short breaks of 5 to 10 minutes. Don't get distracted or lose track of time here. So some things that you could do is get up from your seat, do some stretches, grab a small snack or beverage, check on your kids or elders, use the restroom, and so on. Now, if you feel that you're in the flow and you really don't want to take a break, then at least look away from the screen. Because prolonged viewing of the screen could lead to a lot of other issues. So just close your eyes or write something in a notebook or just look away. Once your eyes feel rested, get back to work. Tip number 7. Communicate with the people around you. So if you are living with someone, be it your parents or your spouse or children or friends, it is important to communicate with them. Let them know about the support and the load sharing that you need from them. Let them know that you need to spend X number of hours in a day working, and that when you're sitting in your designated workspace, you're working, and you would really appreciate not being disturbed unless it's an emergency. Take shifts with others in the household to watch your kids, especially if they're very young. Because this way, once you know that your children's needs are going to be attended to by someone, you feel more relaxed and can channelize your full attention on the task at hand. Also, talk to your children about your work demands and your needs. They do care, and they pay attention to people and things which are happening around them. They will understand. Share your schedule with the people whom you're staying with so that they can help you and support you in sticking to it. And if you're comfortable sharing your schedule with the people that you work with, share it with them also so that they know your work time and your relaxation time. This will help them respect your downtime and not disturb you then. Moreover, they will know when to reach you when you are in the work mode and are more productive. It is a win-win situation. Tip number 8. Connect with nature. Nature is a great stress buster. See if you can find some trees or flowers or plants that you can look at. If not, try to crack open a window and let in some fresh air. Or try to get some time in the sun. Without that connection with nature, we tend to feel like prisoners, and this increases our sense of isolation and makes us feel miserable. It is important to avoid that. Tip number 9. Schedule some time for self-care, relaxation, and bonding with loved ones. Create a schedule for your downtime too. Because if something doesn't get scheduled, it doesn't get done. So create a schedule for cleaning your house, for self-care, for time with the spouse, time with your children and elders in the family, and schedule time to catch that movie, read your book, and get a good night's sleep. These are some great ways of recharging your battery, as well as it gives you a sense of a work-life balance and fulfillment. Aren't these tips simple and easy to use? Well, they're also effective. If you found these tips helpful, please like this video and share it with friends and family who may also benefit from it. I invite you to subscribe to this channel for more such videos and click on the bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Also, please do let me know when you use any of these tips and what your experience has been with them. You can write to me in the comment section below, and you can also reach me on Instagram and Facebook. Till next time, stay safe.